WikiLeaks themselves confirmed they have been working with the CIA. Our video exclusive from Inside Information from ex-Black Ops has confirmed this. WikiLeaks have confirmed Julian Assange was taken by the CIA in a Black Ops operation on the October 16, 2016. Julian and WikiLeaks struck a deal with the CIA, but the deal went sour. An SOS for help was sent out by WikiLeaks in a series of coded messages on the 14th of October, and more in the following days. Full detail.
Okay, Julian Assange, the head of WikiLeaks, okay? Julian Assange was only the head. He was the puppet for WikiLeaks, all right? There's a lot of countries involved in everything. I heard Sharon say that, the UN had pardoned him and said that, they couldn't try him and everything. I got news for you folks. Over 2 years ago, they set this up through the UN and told Julian Assange that he could have his freedom, that he could have his freedom, but he had to do this to expose the United States corporation. And just like Osama bin Laden did not die. He's living over in the Bahamas. He gets $200,000 a month from the CIA. This is what they're going to do with Julian Assange. They're going to send him over to some of them Bahama Islands over there, and he's going to live the rest of his life. He's going to get a paycheck because he's done his job. That's exactly what's going to happen. But he wasn't supposed to get pardoned until the middle of January of 2017. So the timelines have either speeded up, so our timelines speeded up and everything's getting exposed early. So I just thought I'd let you in on that. I about fell out whenever Sharon read that, and they said, well, Julian Assange, the UN said that he's, that they have no evidence and everything against him. I'm like, oh crap, they wasn't supposed to do this until, January of 2017. But I guess with everything being sped up in the timelines and everything, everything's coming early. So.
Timeline of events. On 7/7/2014, Julian Assange and WikiLeaks broker a deal with the U.S., Obama and John Kerry, for immunity, to become the CIA puppets. In exchange, Assange and WikiLeaks would now work for the CIA. Somewhere in 2016 that deal went sour, and a serious event begun to unfold. Assange was going to live out his days on an island in the Caribbean and receive a monthly salary from our government. Sources leaked data. On 7/7/2014, WikiLeaks tweeted out they looked forward to working with the CIA and sharing classified information. The tweets to and from the CIA are in our article. Timeline of events that unfolded since April 16. April 16, John Jones QC, Assange UN lawyer dies jumping in front of a train. Highly unlikely, as he would not kill himself. May 11, Michael Ratner, WikiLeaks chief counsel, dies of cancer. July 10, Seth Rich, DNC staffer who allegedly leaked DNC documents to WikiLeaks, is shot in the back of the head while getting coffee. Nothing is stolen from his body. August 5, Edward Snowden, source of leaks on surveillance by the NSA, tweets 64-bit code. Potential dead man's switch. Note, too much speculation of the real intention of this tweet. August 10, WikiLeaks offers $20,000 reward for information on murder of Seth Rich. October 7, Podesta emails, first batch of emails leaked. October 14, John Podesta tweets, I bet the lobster risotto is better than the food at the Ecuadorian embassy. October 14, Julian threatens to kill himself. October 14, WikiLeaks tweets out 5 tweets with a hidden coded message for help. October 15, Pamela Anderson visits Assange, feeds him vegan sandwich. October 16, 17, John Kerry visits the UK, personally pressuring Ecuador to stop publishing documents about Clinton. October 16, internet is cut off at the embassy. October 16, massive power blackout in UK in the area of the embassy. October 16, massive DNS block in the UK, taking everything off the grid, even phones, cell blocker being used to block mobile phones. October 16, Black Ops team stormed the embassy, remove man with a black hood over his head, driven to the airport and flown back to the USA. October 16, witness at the embassy who witnessed Black Op takedown had their phones taken and threats were made to them. October 16, London airport is evacuated due to chemical attack. Potentially used to fly Assange out of the country. The media reported evac happened on the October 21st, but in fact from witnesses who followed the vans who took Julian to the airport there at the takedown said it was the October 16th. October 16th, Sunday, 20 hours 9 minutes and 40 seconds time. We get sent intel from intelligence office, with diplomatic cables. The tweets are SHA-256 hashes, not keys. They signify that the files to come are real. Ecuador have caved to pressure from Clinton and co. Assange is being extradited. The situation is very fluid and he has threatened to kill himself if removed from the embassy. The file hash is directed at SEC Kerry, Secretary of State John Kerry. Kerry is a direct threat. Intel coming from diplomatic cables. Assange most likely be imprisoned or dead in the next 12 hours. October 16, Julian Assange has been captured and sent on a rendition flight to Charlotte, North Carolina aboard a United States military plane known as the Guantanamo Bay Express. Using flight radar, the plane was tracked as it made its way across the Atlantic towards the United States. There was speculation the plane was heading straight for Guantanamo Bay. However, after an 8-hour journey, the military jet began descending towards Smithfield Air Base, near Charlotte, North Carolina. October 17, Wikileaks account free Assange tweets out a threat to Clinton not to harm Julian. October 18, Fox News makes an announcement Julian Assange is moment away from being arrested. October sometime the new account of Wikileaks task force is added to Wikileaks accounts. October 18 made public visible files, date/timestamps changed to 1984 Orwell reference. October 20, Wikileaks task force add 21 new moderators and remove previous mods. All threads about Assange go missing, deleted since permanently. October 20, free Assange account send private PM to Wikileaks party person abusing and trying to discredit the Wikileaks party and its leader Nude Pressman. This account was also caught in lies in the message, which alerted Wikileaks party Wikileaks had been compromised. October 21, 1600 hours BST at airport chem false flag. October 21 tweet, the Obama administration should not have attempted to misuse its instruments of state to stop criticism of its ruling party candidates. At same time Wikileaks bank accounts are emptied. October 22, Gavin MC Fadian, mentor to Assange and key player in Wikileaks, dies of lung cancer. October 23, Wikileaks tweets a poll asking best how to prove Assange is alive. Poll chose video, no video ever made. Instead, from October to present day December 2016, Wikileaks have tweeted out even abusing people. Stop asking for proof of life. October 23, Wikileaks tweets. We will release statement tomorrow about Assange. Our editor is safe and still in full command despite reduced communications with staff. No statement made. Note amount of words word for word from tweet in our article, goes over allowed limit of Twitter words. October 24, Wikileaks tweets out a video from June 2016 of Assange and Michael Moore for proof of live from June 2016. October 26, John Kerry meets Colombian drug lords. This Secretary State John Kerry flies to Antarctica. October 26 tweet sent to us saying Assange is dead now, so is Wikileaks. Sent from Hillary Clinton camp Twitter page. The tweet was deleted by them. October 26, 4chan users successful decode first messages into Wikileaks blockchain. Threads are constantly flooded with shills trolls saying that's not worth looking into. The blockchain is blocked with fees and 43,000 unconfirmed transactions appear in the mempool. October 29. No. First retired Lieutenant General Michael Flynn shared 2 articles on his Twitter account and sends out a series of tweets claiming that Clinton was involved in money laundering and a high-level child sex ring. Pizzagate is real. The corruption is bigger than Watergate. Tweets are in our articles. November 4. WikiLeaks suffers huge DOS attack takedown first time in many years. They tweet out their bank account for donations are offline, so is the WikiLeaks shop. November 7. Hundreds of Podesta and DNC emails are missing from recent leaks from the website and from WikiLeaks Twitter feed, accessed from the inside of their network. November 10. Obama administration senior U.S. government figures including Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden have called for WikiLeaks to be registered as a terrorist organization and founder Julian Assange to be considered a high-tech terrorist, while government strategists and military top brass have called for his assassination. November 12. RiseUp.net tweeted out coded message. Dead Canary email server used by WikiLeaks had been compromised. Told not to use it. November 12. Hashtag Putin issues an international arrest warrant for hashtag George Soros. Dead or alive. November 14. The Swedish persecutor Ingrid Iskren flew all the way to the UK to take a video statement from Julian Assange. To keep up the charade, the CIA had Swedish prosecutor do her illusionists show to the world. The press were all gathered outside, none the wiser to what had gone down last month. She then emerges 7 hours later, with an hour for lunch, saying it was illegal to question Julian Assange at the embassy, so she couldn't take his statement. That is a complete lie that she fabricated. It is not illegal, we did check with our own team of lawyers and QCs. A fact she did know, otherwise she would not have wasted the flight going to the Ecuador embassy in the UK in the first place. It was planned, people, she had been alerted, and part of what went down, and she had to be part of the puppet show and keep up the charade for the CIA in front of the media. Under law it is actually illegal in such a high-profile rape case to give a dubbed audio testimony, it would not wash in any courtroom. Video link up with lawyers present, or in person is the only way a testimony would be expected. Don't forget, people, Sweden have been trying to get Assange back to Sweden in person to give evidence. They have bent over backwards trying to make this happen. Now all of a sudden a dubbed audio version a weeks later, with no prosecutor present, is acceptable. Who the fuck are they trying to fool here? Only the dumb people and the zombie media who reported utter lies and rubbish, considering Julian never ever gave a statement, a fact confirmed by the prosecutor. And Julian wasn't even in the embassy, all that has been confirmed even by WikiLeaks and all the intel gathered. The pictures of the siege of the CIA taking Julian and putting him on a plane back to the USA. November 15. Anonymous human rights organization makes a statement they will no longer back WikiLeaks any longer. Game over. November 15. Free Assange account now being controlled by the CIA begins to abuse activist in the Anon thread. November. Anonymous sent out tweet, we know WikiLeaks is expecting us, will the real pedophiles stand up? How much does a leak cost to get published? November 16. Russia adds Hillary Clinton to terror sponsor watch list. Trump was right. November 16. Anonymous expose largest pedophile ring in history, 70,000 members, heads of state, the rats scramble. November 16. Pete Saget Anonymous uncovered the sick world of Washington's occult elite pedo ring. November 17. SOS goes out on 8CHAN from WikiLeaks staff. Staff at WikiLeaks raided same time as Ecuadorian embassy, internet cut off. Phones and computers seized. We have all been issued with gag orders. Julian is missing. WikiLeaks staff is no longer in control of WikiLeaks, Twitter or Reddit. The DOS attack on the East Coast to prevent Dead Man's Switch from being activated. Contingency plan in place, but it requires travel. There is a massive charade being orchestrated to keep up Julian's fine when he is not. Some of the once trusted people in WikiLeaks have been turned and you cannot trust them anymore. They are going along with the charade. Staff at WikiLeaks are now in fear of their lives and some on the run. Advise all whistleblowers not to submit any leaks to Wikileaks or their Dropbox. The CIA and feds are now in control of Wikileaks infrastructure. They will use it to identify and prosecute whistleblowers. Will attempt to activate dead man's switch files using final contingency plan. You will have proof if I succeed. November 24th Embassy cat tweets our tweet with hidden message in emojis. XMMMM can't decide which is more tasty, bird beginning with C or maybe bird beginning with C or maybe bird beginning with T. Thanksgiving. Tweet sent along with a picture of Embassy cat as a kitten, not as a full-size cat as seen on the November 14, 2016. Giving anyone who picked it up the clue the account is being run by the CIA now. Embassy cat tweeted not long after Assange being taken from the embassy that he was being taken to Guantanamo Bay detention camp. Warning goes out to all activists that the feds were removing all Pizzagate material, deleting users' accounts on Twitter and Reddit. They were searching for activist organizations who were working at exposing so they could hack and take their evidence files. November 21, child sex trafficking through Child Protection Services is exposed. November 27, Bitcoin message sent out by WikiLeaks staff on 5CHAN saying Assange was fine was proven by a non-Bitcoin and encryption expert to be fake. November 30th-1st December anonymous human rights organization announces with screenshots of their servers being hacked and only Pizzagate files removed. The elite are trying to protect their own, and using the feds and CIA to do this. They are protecting the criminals while the children, the victims, are being kidnapped, sold, sexually abused, raped and killed. November 30th WikiLeaks tweets. The CIA are in control of WikiLeaks accounts confirmed by WikiLeaks staff. WikiLeaks bank accounts were emptied on the October 21, 2016. So far anything that has been given for proof of life can be fake, so don't buy into the dubbed audio or green screen videos. There is technology that can be used to fake this now as shown with this video.
Trash. Deplorable and irredeemable. American white trash. Deplorable 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 trash. Deplorable. From Germany, we published from the Netherlands and a number of other countries, so that the attempted squeeze
We present a novel real-time facial reenactment method that works with any commodity webcam. Since our method only uses RGB data for both the source and target actor, we are able to manipulate YouTube videos in real time. Here we demonstrate our method in a live setup. On the right, a source actor is captured with a standard webcam. This input drives the animation of the face in the video shown on the monitor to the left. A significant difference to previous methods is the re-rendering of the mouth interior. To this end, we resynthesize the mouth interior of the target actor using video footage from the training sequence based on temporal and photometric similarity. As we can see, we are able to generate a realistic and convincing reenactment result. Here we show a close-up of the footage from the previous live reenactment. The input video stream is shown on the left. Note that the target actor is re-rendered in a neutral pose. On the right, we can see the final output of our method. Our system reconstructs and tracks both source and target actors using a dense photometric energy minimization. Using a novel subspace deformation transfer technique, we transfer the expressions from the source to the target actor. This allows us to obtain a modified face template of the target actor according to the expressions of the source actor. We now re-render the modified face on top of the target sequence in order to replace the original facial expressions. Here we show additional live sequences where we reenact various YouTube videos.
You get the picture. So I leave it up to you, the one watching. What do you believe? We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.